and they're all the same. They have this weird curvature to their bodies. Their arms are so thin, their legs are so thin, they seem to be very comfortable walking on all fours, although they appear that they can also walk upright as well. This clip does not look AI. It doesn't look altered like this green screen effect where they added these things in later. They look like they are present for those guys to see and witness. And then if you kind of compare them to the people that we see in the video, they are shaped and look nothing like them at all. These guys look more average in build, even though they're on the slimmer side. They have normal length legs and arms, but these creatures that are off in the distance have very small heads, and their necks, the way their necks are curved, if you look close enough, it looks like their chin kind of goes with their neck. Like there's no separation of chin and Adam's apple or neck. It's like it's all one thing. The way they're built and their body frame is like that of a creature that you would imagine that is humanoid, but is more accustomed to walking on all fours. This is crazy. Like look at it. Look how strange their head and necks look. How long their limbs are. That is crazy looking. And we also can't see any facial features. It's almost like they're a blank slate. Like there's no defiant mouth or eyes or nose that you can really see. And it's not to say that they don't have those features. It's just it's not showing up on camera. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that I am reaching? Do y'all think that this is just people that are just on running around on all fours? It doesn't look like they are wearing prosthetics of any kind. The way those hands move, I feel like if they were to stand straight up, they would be extremely tall and extremely thin. This is so fascinating to me. Wait, hold on. No way. Hold on. I just noticed something. All right, so this creature here, right? He is walking up the hill for a second. It's like he's trying to get away from the potential danger, the harm. There is nothing natural, like humanly natural, about the way that its body looks. Look at this. Look at that. I would almost wonder if, say that aliens are real, because we believe we believe, right? Let's say that aliens are real and that they have been here for a while, and maybe our own government have been keeping them housed or captured somewhere. What if this is a possibility that they decided to release a few that they knew weren't very harmful, and specifically release them in a country and area where it will cause less chaos and destruction if some information got out and leaked about it? Because I can only imagine if they would have released these things somewhere like North America, Asia, or Europe, there would have been chaos in the streets. To release these things in a rural place in India, people may not really know what to speculate in regards to what it is that we're seeing. This only makes me wonder about some of the other UFO sightings that I have come across recently and how they can potentially be real. Let's watch. Now, if you guys remember my previous video where I covered the guy that was in the army that said he worked directly with drones, he stated that the drones are going up because they're seeing orbs in the sky. Our government is seeing orbs in the sky that they do not know what to make of. And right here, you see this drone tries to get close to this orb. They're calling them orbs. They could be UFOs. They could be UAPs. But they're like plasma orbs. It gets closer to it. It got to a point where now this thing is flashing uncontrollably, like there's an issue. Like there's an issue with this drone being this close to this orb, this plasma orb. But watch what's about to happen next. Just pay attention. There's somebody recording this and they're whispering to someone else. And then you have over here what looks to be a potential another drone that's kind of hovering and just kind of hanging out in the background, watching what's happening. Look at this. I want y'all. This is crazy. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. It gets all the way up on the orb, and now this thing has turned to a bright red and it's dropping down to the sky like that orb zapped that drone. That orb was like, nah, bro, this ain't what you want. I will destroy you. See, we're watching this clip and viewing it from afar. We don't know how big these items are. That drone could be the size of a car. That orb could be the size of an elephant. We have no idea. But we do know that we saw this drone get close to that orb, and that orb didn't like it. It took that drone out. And I think the reason they're calling these things orbs is because of how they're appearing. We don't know for sure if these things are simply orbs or UFOs, UAPs, extraterrestrial in nature. Look at that. Man, where did it land? I'm surprised this one down here is still sitting there. He's like, nah, I'm not getting no closer. You would think that it would have at least went to go see where the other one went. He's like, nah, I'm going to stay right here because I'm scared to move. Not a drone, not a UAP, filmed with a 600 millimeter lens and a cinema camera. What in the world is that? This is allegedly what it is that they are seeing in the skies. The reason why they are putting the drones up in the air because they don't know what these things are is alleged, right? That's what we heard from the dude in the army. They don't know what these things are. They're trying to figure out what they are, where they're coming from, and why are they here. This is what I believe Trump knows. This is what I believe our government knows. And this is what I believe our current president knows. But like Trump said, they don't want to tell us. And I strongly feel part of the reason why they don't want to tell us is because they are unsure themselves. Never has the government want to come out and talk about anything that could be a potential threat to our nation. They don't have some degree of understanding or a potential game plan in place in regards to how they are going to protect us. Now, that orb that we just previously saw, I would imagine that if it is indeed an orb, then this is probably how it looked up close. And who knows what these orbs could be? They could be some sort of organic life form. Heck, they could be something sent down by the aliens themselves. This could be the way that they do recon on our planet. Who knows? They could be a distraction. And when I say a distraction, I mean from multiple sources. Rather it's governments, both here and overseas. Rather it's the aliens trying to distract us. Like, who knows? I feel like one of the best ways that you can distract a whole lot of people is by having them look up to the skies while all the BS is happening down on the ground. I don't know where this clip is from, but look at this. Look at that. They're just sitting there. They're just sitting there. And this don't look fake at all. You see, this is being recorded from a cell phone. This guy is zooming in and out. Everyone is just stationary, just watching. These cars that are over here, motorcycles, they could be rolling, but they're not. They're just stopped, looking up to the sky, trying to figure out what it is that they're seeing. This is crazy. You guys are on the right channel because we have hands down the best aliens are real merchandise. Period. Like it doesn't get no better than what we got over here. Make sure you get yours while supplies last because once this stuff is gone, I'm not bringing it back. We got other things to worry about now.
Moving. They're staying stationary. I'm telling you, they're not moving. They're staying stationary.
They're coming.
They're hovering.
They kind of look wide too.
Look at the lights changing.
They do look wide.
But it is moving.
No, it's not.
They are coming.
Yeah, but they're not moving. That's an airplane. Hang on.
Which one? The one closest to the Capitol building?
Hang on, let me zoom that a little bit. Yeah, that's an airplane.
But the one in the middle,
That's an airplane. You can see it moving.
Yeah.
The one to the right, or over here,
The one behind the Capitol building is not an airplane.
or over here. That's an airplane. Okay.
Yeah. Over there is, but look at
Yeah,
that one.
and I'm so saying, like, when you look to the left of the Capitol,
That one.
those are not moving.
Those are not moving.
I'm telling you. They're here.
Can we go back to the car?
They're here, Ella.
She's scared.
Heck.
I don't want to believe that these are drones because why are they appearing bigger than the freaking airplanes? These things look way bigger than airplanes, man.
To the Capitol building?
People are referring to this next clip as a sign of something from biblical text. This does kind of resemble that image that we saw, but at the same time, ain't no telling what this is. I truly wish that we had some more context to this clip. I wish it was zoomed out more. I wish we saw the zoom go in and out so that we can see that this is actually being filmed in the sky and it's not faked in any sort of capacity. I'm going to share these clips with you guys anyway because we could find out more about what this is later. This is a super short clip, and as you might have seen in the beginning of this clip, it looks as though there could be a light being beamed up from something, or this light might be beaming down specifically on something. Look down here at the bottom. It looks like some sort of blue building or a building that is now blue because of this light. I'm not sure if the light is going up or the light is going down, but if this is alien, then here is some potential proof. I came across this clip yesterday and I actually found the original version of it today, but we're going to let this guy tell the story of it. I want to play this clip again because it's something like we've never seen before. Just watch.
This is wild, and this just happened over Ohio. So this pilot was saying that he was seeing this UFO, UAP thing flying around, what he saw. It flew up into the clouds, and he said as soon as it hit the clouds, this is what happened. He doesn't know what the object was. He doesn't know if it blew up. He doesn't know if this was exhaust, but it looks quite crazy. Look at that. It looks like the cloud is catching on fire and some gases. He said that he landed pretty close by in one of those fields, and within seconds, it was all like corridored off, and there were these officials that wouldn't say what agency or where they were from, and they just said that he could not enter the area or the arena. I'm not one for conspiracies, and so I'm not going to comment too heavily on this, but I do want to know what's going on. Was anyone in Ohio, I believe this was over Youngstown, that witnessed this, that can tell us what happened amongst the locals there?
Now, I should have said this in the beginning, but this video is for entertainment purposes. Take all this stuff with a grain of salt because we don't know for sure what's going on. This all could be faked. It could also be real. But until we get some definitive evidence, which stuff is starting to look a little bit more definitive, we won't know. But until then, leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below.